Oh,
yeah,
you know, because I'm like, when am I going to see everyone? But thank you for coming in this morning for us and bringing us all the deals.
Yes, of course. I always love them.
All right, we are going to move on to our next item from Bell & Howell. Now, Bell & Howell is known for giving us really innovative, really cool things. And a lot of the time people are like, oh, Bell & Howell, you know, maybe they're bringing us a flashlight or a fan. No, this is the 3-pack of the best-selling, huge customer pick stretch belt. So these are great. It doesn't matter, you know, kind of what your waist size is, because these are going to stretch to kind of match you where you are. These are for men. These are for women. These are gender neutral. $26.99 today is the price for the 3-pack that you are getting today. So that's not one. You can go to the store and get one belt for $26.99, and that would be a deal. But you are getting 3 today that you can wear, mix and match, share them with your husband. They're going to be awesome. Before we go through the colors on here, I want to bring in, I know you guys can't wait, it's Chad Allen, of course, with us today. Hey, Chad.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
You know,
Tina's gone. We can play.
I know, right? She'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'll be good.
now, Chad, these are always a top pick, bestseller, customer love. These were, I think, host picks as well, right? I know I own multiple sets for my husband, my oldest son. Before we dive into the colors, right? Tell us about
what
this.
is it, right?
Yeah.
It's a woven mesh belt. If you've never seen anything like it, after about 30 seconds, it really makes a lot of sense because there's no holes built into the belt. And in fact, here's a regular belt, just in case, you know, you need to see it. From right here to right here is the only place you can adjust a normal belt. That's always been the problem, these holes, right? And so this doesn't grow or shrink with you. Now I'm gonna put this down and show you the woven mesh belt, because anywhere along the whole path could be your hole. So whether you grow or shrink or lose some weight or gain some weight, doesn't matter. Anywhere, right? I'm gonna try to be real still after a couple cups of coffee, but that post can go through anywhere. Now watch when I pull that away. Do this very slow, because there's no marks, there's no holes left behind, no demarcation, nothing like that. And so maybe I gain 5 pounds or I lose 5 pounds, and now this is where my hole needs to go. Right here, just like that, it's pushed through. Now watch as I pull it away. No mark, no hole, nothing left behind. Double stitch leather on both sides, even an extra belt loop there to catch any extra fabric you might have. It is finished on this other side, if I can get this end of the shot too. This end is also finished on both sides, of course. And so no matter what color collection you do choose, they're all built exactly the same. Metal clasp, half rounded, which makes it unisex. Guys' belts are usually square, women's belts are usually round. So when you mix the both, they're unisex. And one size fits most. Why? Because it's 42 inches at its longest length, but it stretches even further. But it always does its job by going right back to where you wanted it. The hardest part is really choosing which color collection, but this is your chance to really expand your wardrobe. But that's what I say to my nieces, to my nephews, to my uncles, to my aunts, because I see everyone in my whole family wear one black belt. And I'm like, you can expand your whole wardrobe, make yourself look different. So every collection you have is going to include a black belt, which is what we want. But then the benefit here is that you get 2 other belts that are gonna make your wardrobe elevated.
Well, and we want that, right? We wanna be able to mix and match. So we're gonna go through the colors. So up front here, this is our black, white, and gray. This is our most limited. I think we have just a couple hundred left in the black, white, and gray. Remember, when you are ordering, you do not have to worry about sizing. You are just gonna grab them. They are going to fit. It's one size fits most here. This is an 80 or 85, I think now, 5-star reviews, perfect 5-star reviews from your peers. Huge customer pick. Make sure you don't miss out. Next up that we have, I think we are calling these, is this the black navy
This is
brown?
the tweed.
Oh, these are the tweed. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you can sort of see it. I'm going to turn these a little bit so you can just get an idea.
That is beautiful.
But this is the subtle touch of fashion. I'm wearing a tweed. I'll step in front in a few minutes and show you mine.
Okay.
But like you can see, just the herringbone pattern of that contrast, that is just an elevated look without diving too deep.
Right.
You know, like you're talking about the dads. You're like, a little fashion's okay, but not too bold. That's going to be for you, the tweed.
Well, and Father's Day is coming up.
Yes.
So listen, if dad needs a belt, and you get a 3-pack, so you can split these up, dad, uncle, grandpa, they all come in a box. So, you know, they're going to get it. They're going to think, oh, they spent money on me, right? They're not going to know it was a 3-pack for $26.
Well, guys don't buy belts on purpose because they are expensive. This belt is a leather belt, and I have to leave the tags on here for legal purposes. It's $85.
For a belt?
You can see it right there. We can't make it up. It's a leather belt, so I'm not comparing that price exactly. What I'm saying is, when you go to the store and buy belts, men know they're expensive, so we don't do it.
Right.
Same thing with underwear and socks. We just don't buy ourselves those things.
See?
And then you have one black belt, and the hole's worn out, or you go to poke a new hole. If you are looking for that bold pattern, and I recommend for women, I'm not sure this is for men, and I'm gonna turn these a little bit. You can see the Aztec collection here. If you are looking for that real big, like the belt is gonna make a statement here, J. King turquoise lovers.
Oh, look at
I mean, that one's for you. This one even has contrast stitching in the terms of cream stitching with that cognac sort of leather there. And then it's totally a Southwest look.
It's beautiful.
Perfect. And you get all three of those, by the way. But I think our most popular is always, and I think you should, everyone, if you have the money, you should pick up this set for sure, because you never know who needs a belt. Assuming I have handed a belt to my niece, to my nephew, to my uncle, to my grandpa, and they just forgot a belt. You're changing, you're going to the beach, you're going on vacation. You're like, oh, I forgot the belt.
Right.
This is not a thought. It wasn't an $80 belt. And I don't need the $8 back for the belt, you know? Oh, okay. So can I step in front for a second?
Yes, do it.
Now I'm wearing the tweed. I'm wearing the navy tweed, which is part of this collection down here. And I'm wearing it with jeans, which is summertime. People wear jeans in the summer, right? Blue jeans. And I have a button-down shirt. I could be wearing a t-shirt and it would look the same. But here's the point. There are no holes in this belt. This is the tweed collection. It's flexible. It's manipulative. Like, when I sit, if I sit to drive an Uber or a driving truck or anything like this, I sit in a cubicle all day. I'm a secretary or a teacher. This flexes with you. When I take this belt off, I don't have a red mark. But watch when I pull it out. So I'm being dramatic here. I'm not going to gain this much weight in one day, right? If I gain this much weight or lose this much weight, it always goes back to do its job. You're not going to do this at home, right? But it always does its job and goes back to hold your pants up, what you need it to do. But it's the most comfortable belt. So whether you're golfing, whether you're driving for a long distance, getting on an airplane and people swell on an airplane, right? Or a long car ride, your body just naturally does that. To have a belt that grows or shrinks with you is really beneficial. Then stay right here, because everyone doesn't believe me when I say one size fits all. It's so comfortable, you don't really feel the stretch. It doesn't pull against your body. I'm 5'11". I mean, I put it underneath my foot, and it's basically up to my head here. That means I'm a size 30. It fits me just fine. But when you read the review, assuming they talk about a size 44, a 46, people with dexterity issues talk about how easy it is to come off because they're not fussing with those holes and that tightness. This is the one that's comfortable and grows with you.
You see the bounce back. You're not stretching it out and then it stays that way, right? It has that stretchability, that malleability, but it's also comfortable. So this is the one that you want to grab. Right now, most popular, Chad called it, it is the black, brown, and navy configuration. This one is going to be the most popular right now. Father's Day is coming up. Do you have a gift for dad, for uncle, for grandpa, for your brother? Everybody needs a belt. Men, women, for this, definitely pick it up. I mean, $26.99. It's $9 on a flex pay for you to get these home. They're a customer pick for a reason, right? Does somebody you know, work, like you said, Chad, in the office? They're uncomfortable. Now they can be comfortable wearing that belt. I borrow my husband sometimes because it is that one size fits most. As a woman, I like to do it around my waist sometimes and go over a dress and kind of, wrap it around, because then I'm not feeling like I'm being squeezed, right? This is going to give you that comfort you're looking for, and it's going to do the job of a belt without those red marks, without that horrible feeling sometimes where you sit down and then you're like, I got to unbuckle this when I get in the car, right? How many of us have been there?
A lot. I joke that I have 4 sisters, a brother, parents, it's a big family. And the women and the girls, I'm the youngest, by the way. So I'm the baby of the family. And I would grow up watching all the women take their bras off. I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then me, my brother, and my dad, after I got to wearing belts, we all took our belts off.
Right.
And then it all made sense to me at a certain point in life. I'm like, we just want to be comfortable when we're home, right? You take off your work clothes, but you take off those items that pull into you, that make your skin have that red mark because it's too tight, things like that. But if you haven't seen a woven mesh belt before, you could Google woven mesh belt or stretch belt. You'll see how expensive they are in the market. If you have any golfers in your life, they probably already have one because they're so comfortable. That post goes through any point along the woven mesh belt. There's no direct hole there. Now I'm gonna pull this back. That director really trusts me to be so close. Look at that. Oh, and look, and that poster's right there. It just fell forward. But there's no hole left behind. That means the entire length of the belt could be where you adjust it, okay? And if I pull this back through really quick, you can see it's finished on both sides, double stitched on both sides, high quality. The belt you saw me wearing on my pants is almost like a case study. I've had it since the day we've launched it 5 years ago.
Stop,
This
5
is the
years
same
ago?
belt. I never thought I'd still be here 5 years. You know, we have a lot of new products, but as long as they're successful and people love it and the customer pick, we stay with it.
Right.
We have stayed with this one for 5 years. Same configuration, same colors, everyone loves it. So I've been able to wear this same belt. I didn't know that 5 years ago, probably would have taken a before and after picture. But yeah, same belt, not worn down, nothing like that. This is the belt that grows with you, shrinks with you, but also is durable and lasts a really long time. Even if you just used one every 3 months, you have 3 of them. You got a whole year's worth of belts, right? And at the end of the day, here's what I know. If it's comfortable, you'll wear it. If it's not, you won't.
Well, yeah. My son, Steven, he's
Yeah.
the 19-year-old. Sometimes like, where's your belt? It's not comfortable.
Right.
Now he wears these because they are,
Yep.
but before he wouldn't do it. Black, navy, and brown, most popular configuration right now, most limited in the gray, black, and white. $9 gets this home, $26.99 for a 3-pack, individually boxed. Grab them. Father's Day is coming up. Gift them, keep them.